Hey, what's up everyone? So, you all know how I deal with very strange things. Well, this is regarding paranormal supernatural activity and the mummy. So, I've been watching the mummy movies lately. I watched the first mummy movie and I started watching the second one and I thought, well, I'm going to show Mama this movie. Because we like Brendan Fraser, and so I started watching it with her. And then I was reading about the Elvis movie and how the actor who played Elvis experienced the same abdominal pain after the movie was over, and he experienced almost like he became Elvis, and he experienced the suffering and the pain, extreme pain that he went through suddenly. Well, I was talking about that when I had paused the Mummy movie. I was reading about that in an article, and right then it sounded like something crackling and crawling up the wall, and it went up the wall behind me and through the ceiling, and then started fumbling and thump 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 at the window, at the air conditioner, and then in the room behind me, and then something was crawling. And I was like, did some kind of a large animal get up in the attic? Because I've heard that before, but it sounded like a raccoon or a possum got up in the attic, but it wasn't that, because then suddenly claws started dragging, and then it just went silent. You're not going to hear something like that and then not hear it again for a long time if it's that. So paranormal and supernatural activity took place while in the middle of watching the Mummy movie. Well then, and these things seem to connect to me a lot. Then I go in Walmart tonight, and I'm in there, and this is about 8:30 p.m. And as I am looking at this collection, this entire series of the show, I'm just reading the back of it, and it was some childhood shows, and they were some childhood shows, and I was looking at them and reading the back of it, and all of a sudden I hear something, and I look to my right, and something's going thump, thump. It goes thump, and then thump, thump. It's a force. It pushes up, and then pushes up twice more. So 3 times it was below these movies. So there were these right here, and then the Mummy movie was below it. The Mummy Trilogy was below them, and it forced these up, just as if someone were underneath there, like in the Mummy movie, like it was pushing it, trying to raise up out of the other movies, and it was pushing from below. It went boom, 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 and I went, what the heck? And then I just thought, oh well, just some paranormal activity that happens around me. So I continued looking at that series, and I thought, wait a minute, I'm just gonna see what movie series did that. And I was on the phone at the time. I told her what happened. I was talking to her. I was on the phone when it happened, so I didn't get to record it. Who's going to expect something like that anyway? But I pulled the movie out that was pushing up. Lo and behold, this was it. The Mummy Trilogy. That's what was there. And then below that was Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Well, that was weird. My headband light just came on by itself. Wow. Anyway, yeah. It's pretty crazy. It's almost like the movie was cursed, or the movie... It's almost like the movie caused paranormal activity. You know how in the Mummy movies, it's trying to raise up out of the tomb or raise up out of the ground? Well, suddenly, that movie pushed up 3 times. Something pulled it up 3 times. So I go to look, and that's what it was. after I was just watching it this morning during Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity took place when I watched the movie. Alright, just sharing. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.